That's what I was saying. I wasn't sure. So I'm really delighted to have Pankaj here with me on stage. Long flight for him. Welcome. And I was wondering if you could provide us an overview of how ANZ Bank is in your business strategy.
Sure. So ANZ's bank, I would say ANZ.
Of course, yes. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing it.
So we are one of the large 5 listed company in Australia, with operating over 34 markets globally, and we serve about 10 million customers. We have recently seen a shift in expectation of customers and communities, and that means that we have to rethink our relationship with them. And we are embracing digital transformation and app modernization, and it's not just what we can do, it's all about how we can work with a trusted partner such as Microsoft to deliver the transformation.
Great, it's great to hear about the digital transformation that you're going through. Now, you're looking at a hybrid cloud strategy, and you have a hybrid cloud vision. Can you talk about your business and technical drivers that led you to evaluate Azure Stack?
Yep. So we are focusing on improving productivity for our developer community, and at the same time productivity for employees. That means that the hybrid cloud becomes a single point of convergence for the entire organization. The Azure Stack is unique in a sense that provides the Azure cloud capability on-premise, and it means it is going to be our interoperability and mobility for our organization using developer and our business.
Wonderful. So really about DevOps. So can you talk about the use cases that your organization will use for Azure and Azure Stack?
We are as the operating in 34 current markets, bring its own challenges, and the developers that we have across in offshore development centers in India, the Philippines, and China, they would like to use the different version of code in an environment. So having those applications, single instance of application in multiple geography, multiple locations, we want them to develop and test into the Azure Stack and then deploy that on-prem, so without pulling any data or any customer information. So that's what we are looking at.
That's a great use case. So you're looking at Azure to do a lot of your dev test capabilities.
That's correct.
And then bringing it down to Azure Stack, where you need to have the data resident.
That's right.
Wonderful. So you've been along this journey with us for a while, right? You want to tell me about your experience with Azure Stack thus far?
Our teams are testing from TP1, TP2, and TP3, and working with a group very closely. I think one thing that we are very much excited about is that using the same portal, using the same experience for our operators as well as for developer, and just use a Visual Studio to do that. That's we are excited about, really.
That's wonderful. It sounds like thank you for being with us on this journey since TP1. And then it sounds like the same developer practices, so you're having DevOps in your environment across Azure and Azure Stack is really helping you. Okay. So what are your production deployment plans?
We have ordered hardware.
Wonderful.
And we are waiting for the hardware to deliver for our production and queue environment so that we can get it started. And we would like to do our app modernization using that platform.
Fantastic. It's very exciting. So they'll be one of the first to have Azure Stack systems. So congratulations. Thank you so much, Pankaj, for coming up and telling us about your story with Azure Stack. Thank you.